Prepare for a pulse-pounding journey into the heart of darkness as we delve into the final hours of the most dangerous death row inmate. In this gripping video, witness the tension rise as time ticks away, secrets unravel, and a desperate battle for truth and justice unfolds. Brace yourself for the countdown to a chilling execution like no other. Unleash the gripping tale of Leonard Raheem Taylor, a man thrust into a treacherous web of accusations and uncertainty. Accused of slaying his girlfriend Angela Rowe and her 3 innocent children in St. Louis 2004, Taylor's every move was scrutinized. Caught on camera passing through airport security on that fateful morning, the state argued that it was a damning attempt to flee the crime scene, but Taylor had a different story, a business trip to meet his long-lost daughter. In a mind-bending twist, he even spoke to Angela while visiting his daughter, confirming her survival. Yet weeks later, Taylor found himself facing a crushing verdict. Will Leonard Raheem Taylor's innocence prevail against the murky depths of circumstantial evidence? The Rowe family grew increasingly alarmed as days passed without any word from Angela. Concern turned to panic when her sister, George Wan, discovered that the children had been absent from school for an entire week. The police were summoned to Rowe's house in the quiet suburb of Jennings, St. Louis. What they found, however, would haunt them for the rest of their lives. Alexis, 10, Akria, 6, and Tyrese, 5, lay lifeless on a bed, fully dressed, each with a tragic gunshot wound to the head. In the front bedroom, Angela's lifeless body was discovered, shrouded by a blanket with a gunshot wound mirroring the fate of her children. The scene was chilling, the air frigid, and the mystery deepened. As dawn broke on the following morning, medical examiner Philip Birch commenced the autopsies on the victims. Based on the condition of their bodies, Birch estimated that the tragic slayings had occurred sometime between 1 day and 1 week prior to their gruesome discovery. Leonard Taylor, Angela's live-in boyfriend, emerged as a primary victim. Angela's sister questioned the police about Taylor's presence at the crime scene, while other family members revealed the tumultuous nature of Angela's relationship with him. Taylor's troubled past, marked by criminal activity and violence, made him an enticing target for scrutiny. However, the motives behind the killings remained shrouded in darkness. Delving into Taylor's past revealed a troubling history. He had a criminal record and a penchant for violence, having previously served time in California for physical exploitation. Accused of mistreating his 16-year-old stepdaughter, he carried the weight of his illicit actions. As a seasoned drug dealer, Taylor operated under various aliases and fraudulent IDs, trafficking cocaine across state lines. His personal life mirrored his criminal dealings, entangled in multiple intimate relationships, earning him the moniker Casanova. Amidst his involvement with Angela, he maintained a wife in California and a girlfriend in Kentucky. The missing link in Taylor's convoluted past was MIA Perry, the mother of his long-lost daughter Deja. Their tumultuous relationship began in the late 1980s, and Taylor's imprisonment for drug-related charges prevented from meeting his newborn daughter. A life of crime seemed to define Leonard Raheem Taylor. In the summer of 2004, Taylor, Angela, and her children settled into their new home in Jennings. Angela proudly displayed a tattoo of Taylor's name, evidence of their commitment. The walls are adorned with pictures of the smiling couple and love notes scattered throughout. It seemed like a fresh start for Taylor. Recent tensions with the Gangster Disciples, a notorious violent gang operating in St. Louis and southern Illinois, had left him on edge. Yet, he found solace in the news of locating his long-lost daughter Deja in California. Thanksgiving passed, and Taylor made plans to reunite Deja with Angela and Alexis in St. Louis, eager to unite his fractured family. With hope in his heart and a kilo of cocaine in his possession, Leonard Taylor boarded a Greyhound bus destined for St. Louis. But fate had other plans. Along the way, in the state of Kentucky, the wheels of justice ground to a halt. Taylor's journey was abruptly halted as he was arrested on charges of slaying Angela Rowe and her children. In a chilling account, Taylor recounted the events leading up to his arrest. He claimed that law enforcement authorities took him from the back of the Jennings police station, accusing him of the heinous murders. According to Taylor, they subjected him to physical assault, placing a gun in his mouth and menacingly whispered threats of orchestrating his demise. They insidiously coerced him into confessing to the brutal killings, spinning a narrative that Angela had attacked him with a knife. With the children as witnesses, Taylor alleged that he succumbed to a moment of desperate self-defense, leading to their tragic demise. The police had one agenda in mind. They wanted a taped confession. In the face of Taylor's shocking claims, the quest for truth took an urgent turn. Doubts crept in, and the evidence began to unravel. The air conditioning set to a chilling 50 degrees, Angela's body in rigor mortis, and early signs of decomposition hinted at a time frame that didn't align with Taylor's presence. The discrepancies in the investigation ignited a flicker of hope for those who believed in his innocence. Friends, family, and even strangers joined forces, determined to shed light on the shadowy corners of this case. The news of Catherine or Katie Rowe and her 3 children's tragic deaths reached Perry Taylor through a phone call from a St. Louis police detective. Perry, who was spending the night in Georgia at the time, received the devastating information. Uncertain whether the police were the first to inform him, he cooperated with the investigation. Detectives tracked down Perry at a truck stop on the New Jersey Turnpike, where they questioned him about his brother's whereabouts and their last conversation. Perry recalled a discussion about a rap show in Alabama, but police presented contradictory records. Suspicions mounted as authorities inquired about a possible firearm in Taylor's possession, given his questionable lifestyle. Days later, Taylor was found hiding in a car's floorboard after leaving another girlfriend's home in Kentucky. He was subsequently arrested while steadfastly maintaining his innocence. During the trial, the prosecution presented compelling evidence against Taylor. Blood matching Kathy Rowe's DNA was found on his sunglasses and car, while a witness claimed to have seen him discard a potential murder weapon that matched the caliber of the bullets used in the killings. Bullets of the same caliber were also discovered in Taylor's vehicle. However, some evidence remained inconclusive. The medical examiner changed his testimony, suggesting the deaths could have occurred up to 3 weeks prior. The prosecution heavily relied on Perry Taylor's coerced videotape statements despite his claims of police manipulation. Taylor's appeals were denied, leaving lingering doubts about his guilt. As Leonard Raheem Taylor faced his impending execution by lethal injection, he composed a final written statement capturing his thoughts and beliefs before his demise. Drawing from his Islamic faith, Taylor included a quote from the Quran that urged believers to seek patience and prayer from Allah, emphasizing the divine presence with those who exhibit patience. He highlighted the Islamic belief that those who die in the way of Allah are not truly lost, but continue to exist in the hearts of their loved ones. Taylor acknowledged that death, often perceived as an adversary, is in fact an inevitable destiny that all must confront. He encouraged others to embrace the certainty of death and to anticipate it with a sense of peace. In his concluding remarks, Taylor expressed his profound wish for peace to prevail. The punishment was carried out at the state prison in Bon Terry, marking Leonard Raheem Taylor as the 3rd Missouri inmate to face a fatal execution in recent months. Reports from the scene indicated that Taylor's feet twitched as a small dose of pentobarbital was administered. He took several deep breaths before all movement ceased, signifying the end of his life. Leonard Raheem Taylor's story serves as a somber reminder of the weight and irreversible nature of the ultimate punishment. It calls upon us to seek a deeper understanding of the intricate dynamics of criminal cases and the importance of ensuring a fair and just legal system. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.